Hello, I'm JT Quicks. I love you all. You're all awesome. This week, we're going to talk about our love fights prejudice, evil. This is the same corruption that Jesus Christ was going after. That's going to be the name of the video. Okay? Alright? So, we're going to talk about that because the prejudice is the corruption. Okay? And we're going to talk about that in this video. Okay? The beginning of the video. We're going to talk about that. Okay? And how our love fights prejudice when we go to deliver our souls to heaven. Our love fights prejudice. Okay? And this is the same corruption that Jesus Christ was going after when he was alive. Okay? Alright? Alright, my name's JT Quicks. I love you all. You're all awesome. Okay? 12 years ago, I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? I am being attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? For delivering my soul to heaven. Okay? I am prejudged and hated. Okay? I am a threat to Satan. Alright? I see the truth in real time. I see the truth from heaven. Okay? I see evil throughout the world. Because I fight evil. So I see evil. Okay? I see the dictatorship of evil. And the dictatorship of evil is dictated from fear. Okay? Satan can't hide from me anymore. Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? And what I show you in my videos is I'm going to show you how to fight evil. Okay? So 12 years ago, I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven. I fight evil for Jesus Christ. I am a warrior for heaven. I'm actually defending heaven. Okay? I am a warrior for heaven. Okay? So, this is what I do. And what I show you how to do in my videos is I explain everything. I explain what evil is, how it attacks us, and how it keeps our love weak. Okay? Alright? Evil keeps our love weak or woke. Okay? That's what evil does. Okay? Evil keeps our love weak or woke in fear. That's why it's there. Okay? Alright? Live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. Okay? Alright? And that's what we're going to talk about, and things like that, okay? What happens is when you remove the fear out of your love, okay? This is what keeps love weak. What keeps love weak is fear. Okay? Alright? Love is being kept weak in fear. Okay? Alright? Love is being kept weak or woke in fear. Okay? And that's what evil does. Evil keeps love weak in fear. Okay? So what happens is, when you become powerful and unbreakable, you start to remove your fear. Okay? And as you remove more and more of this fear, this increases the forces of your love. Okay? And as you increase the forces of your love starts to fight evil. Starts to fight back prejudice. Okay? Alright? That's what it does. Okay? Prejudice is the corruption. Okay? This is found in fear. Okay? It starts out as fear. Okay? Satan is the spirit of fear. So it starts out as fear. Okay? And the corruption is created from the fear. Okay? This is what's created from fear. The corruption known as prejudice is created from fear. Okay? So, prejudice, hate, and prejudgment all created from fear. Okay? The prejudgment's created from the prejudice. Okay? Alright? And the hate is created from fear. Okay? So here's what's created from fear. The prejudgment, the prejudice is created from fear. Okay? Prejudgment's created from the prejuditism. Okay? And hate's created from fear. Okay? Hate's created from fear. So when you remove your fear, you will stop prejudging and hating others. When you remove your fear. Okay? Alright? So, that's very important. That's why we need to remove our fear. Okay? What keeps love weak or woke is fear. That's what keeps love weak or woke is fear. Okay? So when we remove our fear, we increase the forces of our love. Okay? We do this through believing in ourselves and never giving up to win against evil. Okay? Because it's evil that is keeping your love weak or woke in fear. Okay? And what that does is that keeps the corruption. See, what happens is when you remove your fear, you remove this corruption out of your love. You remove the corruption when you remove the fear. Okay? That's the best way to put it, I guess. You remove the corruption when you remove the fear. Okay? Alright? Because the corruption is created from the fear. And that corruption is known as prejuditism. Okay? Alright? So, and what happens is, as your love increases, this removes more and more and more of your fear. Okay? So when you believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil, that's going to remove your fear, and we're going to keep the fear out. We're going to remove the fear and keep the fear out. Okay? What did I say? Live in fear, defend Satan. Okay? Remove your fear, defend heaven. Okay? That's the war for heaven. Okay? We live in a spiritual war. Okay? Now what's going to happen is, excuse me, as you remove the fear, you're going to enter the war for heaven. Okay? That's why we never ever give up to win against evil. We never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Because that's what evil does. See, evil makes you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's what prejuditism does. That's the reason prejuditism is there, is to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? That's the reason prejuditism is there. To make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? So, what we're doing is we're going to make you powerful and unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ. Because that's what Jesus Christ is. Powerful, unbreakable love. The first thing I learned when my soul entered heaven 12 years ago was that Jesus Christ is powerful and unbreakable. Okay? Jesus Christ is powerful and unbreakable. Okay? That was the first message I received. Okay? Even when he was on the cross, or even when he was tortured, he could not be broken. He could not be broken because he never gives up to win. He never gives up to win against evil. Okay? And that kept him unbreakable. Okay? Alright? That kept him powerful and unbreakable. His love. His love could not be broken even when he was on the cross. Okay? Alright? Another thing I learned about Jesus was that he was attacked by evil before he could show you how to deliver your souls to heaven. Okay? He was attacked by evil before he could show you how to deliver your souls to heaven. That's another message I received from heaven 12 years ago when my soul entered heaven. Okay? I've been in a war ever since, and that's it. I've been gathering all the intelligence. I gathered all the intelligence because I'm in the war for heaven, and I'm delivering it to you. Okay? So, alright? So, I am prejudged and hated because I know the truth. I am prejudged and hated Because I know what is keeping your souls out of heaven. Because I know what is keeping your souls out of heaven, I am prejudged and hated. Okay? And I'm going to explain how that works. Okay? I'm going to explain how I am prejudged and hated. Okay? What happens, because I delivered my soul to heaven, I made my love powerful and unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ, I am unbreakable love. Okay? Now what happens is the forces of my love react against fear. Okay? Alright? The forces of my love react against fear. Okay? And when the forces of my love react against fear, it hurts their prejuditism. Because my love fights prejuditism. Okay? So my love hurts their prejuditism. And when it hurts their prejuditism, this drives them mad. Okay? This drives them mad. And then they hate me. Okay? Then they hate me. Then they prejudge and hate me. Okay? Now who prejudges and hates me? The prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. They prejudge and hate me. Okay? Alright? They live in fear. They defend Satan. That is Satan's army. The prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. This is Satan's army. Okay? This is what they attack. They attack the truth from heaven, which would be me. They hate heaven, which is me. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven, which is also me, because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? What happened with me was my soul entered heaven and my body entered hell. That's what happened. I'm not even part of your world. At least I don't think so, because I'm a defender for heaven. I'm a warrior for heaven. Okay? I don't even think I'm part of your world anymore. Okay? And what happens is my love reacts against fear. It hurts their prejudice, right? Then they attack me with prejudice and hate. They attack me with hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudice attack. They talk behind my back. They blame me for this, blame me for that. Everything is my fault. Nothing I do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? That's what they attack me with. Okay? I was attacked by that throughout my entire life. I was constantly attacked by that. Okay? I don't give up, I don't give in, and I always win. Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. That made me unbreakable. Okay? I don't give up, I don't give in, and I always win. I don't give up, I don't give in, and I always win against evil. Okay? Because I fight evil for Jesus Christ. Okay? My love fights evil. Okay? Because my love fights prejudice, my love fights evil. Okay? Now prejudice is the corruption that Jesus was going after when he was alive. Okay? That's what prejudice is. It's the corruption. Prejudice is the corruption that Jesus was going after when he was alive. Okay? Now this prejudice is in people. Okay? And what happens is, because my love fights prejudice, or because I delivered my soul to heaven, my love is powerful and unbreakable. I am powerful, unbreakable love. Just like Jesus Christ, because I followed Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Because I followed Jesus Christ to heaven against evil, the forces of my love reacts against fear. And when it reacts against fear, it hurts their prejudice. Okay? Because they have this corruption in them. That corruption is prejudice. It hurts their prejudice. Then they hate me. Because it drives them mad. It hurts their prejudice. This drives them mad. Then they hate me. Then they attack me with prejudice and hate. Sometimes they run away. Okay? I saw tears of prejudice. When her eyes get real glassy, that's tears of prejudice. I saw that while I was out singing. Okay? I saw that for years. Yeah. Okay? That's called tears of prejudice. I saw that. I saw tears of prejudice right before I got attacked. Yeah. I also had people run away from me in fear. Woman ran away from me in fear. Okay? Every time I turned around, somebody had a problem with me, especially while I was at work. I couldn't go to work without being attacked by this. I couldn't go to work without being attacked by this. I couldn't go to work without being attacked by prejudice and hate. Every time I turned around, somebody had a problem with me. Every time I turned around, somebody had a problem with me. And I don't even know them. Okay? So you're going to tell me this ain't real? You're going to not believe? This is real. The hate is real. I know, because I'm hated and rejected. I know. Okay? Now the forces of my love react against fear. It hurts their prejudice. Okay? And when it hurts their prejudice, this drives them mad. This drives them mad. And then they hate me. Then they hate me. You know how many times I saw that? I got all the testimonials to prove it. I got more prejudice and hate stories than Jesus Christ. I got more prejudice and hate stories than Jesus Christ. You're going to tell me this is not real? I'm probably the most hated person on the planet right now. Because I'm prejudged and hated. I am a threat to Satan. I don't believe I'm even part of your world anymore. Because my soul entered heaven and my body entered hell. Okay? I'm in the war for heaven. I gathered all the intelligence and I'm delivering it to you. So you learn how to fight evil alongside of me. Or alongside of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was powerful, unbreakable love. His love was fighting evil. Okay? His love was powerful and unbreakable, and it was fighting evil. His soul was already in heaven when he was alive. The forces of his love reacted against fear, driving the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. He drove them mad, and then they attacked him with prejudice and hate. That's what happened with Jesus Christ. Well, that's exactly what happened with me. This is why I was attacked by evil. Okay? Alright? So, that corruption is found in fear. Okay? And when you remove the fear, we remove the corruption. Okay? The corruption is prejudice. This is evil. Okay? And when you remove the fear, we remove the corruption. Okay? Alright? I was attacked by a lot of evil. I was attacked by a lot of prejudice and hate down through the years. I got more prejudice and hate stories than Jesus Christ. Okay? That's how bad I was attacked. I was constantly attacked by this until I put this shirt on. I was constantly attacked by prejudice and hate until I put this shirt on. I was constantly attacked by demons. Constantly. Until I put this shirt on. Okay? Alright? So, nobody knows more about being attacked by prejudgment and hate than J.T. Quicks. Okay? Because I was certainly attacked by a lot of it. I was attacked by it because I delivered my soul to heaven. Because I followed Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? Alright? So, alright, so let's move on to the next section of the video. Okay? The next section of the video is going to be the war for heaven. Okay? We're going to talk about the war for heaven. How the war started. Okay? Now, what happened was, this is a long time ago. Okay? This is what happened. A long time ago. Back before Jesus Christ. This is long before Jesus Christ. Okay? This is back before civilization. Okay? You were delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? Back when you were caveman, cavewoman, Indians, things like that. Because you had to survive in the wild. Okay? We were like human animals. We had to survive in the wild. Okay? Alright? Now, in order to survive in the wild, we had this instinct in us. Okay? And that instinct is believing in yourself and never giving up to win. You had to win to survive in the wild. You had to win, okay, to survive in the wild. Okay? So you never give up to win. Okay? So you always believe in yourself and you never give up to win. That's the instinct that delivers your soul to heaven. Okay? Well, back when we were caveman, cavewoman, we had this instinct in us. And our souls were already in heaven while we were alive. We were unconditional love. Okay? Alright? Now this is back before civilization. Okay? Long before Jesus Christ. Okay? And what happened was, we were delivering our souls to heaven. Our souls were already in heaven while we were alive. Okay? Alright? And then what happened was, they say Satan got kicked out of heaven. Okay? Well, when Satan got kicked out of heaven, you all went into fear. Okay? Because Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? That's how Satan controls us. He controls us with the spirit of fear. Because he is the spirit of fear. I believe Satan to be the spirit of fear. Okay? I was attacked by a lot of evil in my day. And I believe that Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? So what happened was, when Satan got kicked out of heaven, you all went into fear. And when you all went into fear, you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. That's because you stopped believing in heaven. Okay? So you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? And then this kept your love weak in fear. Okay? By keeping your love weak in fear, you're not going to deliver your soul to heaven. You're going to give up. Okay? That's what fear does. Fear makes you give up. Prejudice makes you give up. Okay? So what happened was, you all went into fear and you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? And civilization, what's created from the fear? Prejudice. Prejudice is created from fear. Hate's created from fear. The prejudice and hate's created from the fear. Okay? That's where prejudice and hate started. This is when the war started against heaven, when Satan got kicked out of heaven. So what happened was, you all went to fear, and then we had prejudice and hate. And this is how evil was created. Evil's created from fear. Okay? Alright? And then you had prejudgment and hate. Okay? And then as civilization traveled throughout the world, so did fear and evil, keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships. These are evil. These keep your souls out of heaven. Okay? Alright? That's what evil does. See, evil keeps you in fear. Evil keeps you in fear. This keeps your soul out of heaven. This keeps your love weak in fear. As long as you live in fear, your love is weak or woke if you live in fear. If you live in fear, your love is weak or woke. Okay? We need to remove the fear. When we remove the fear, we remove the corruption known as prejuditism. Okay? Alright? This is how we remove the prejuditism. Okay? Alright? When we remove the fear. Okay? Now things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships, these are evil. These keep your souls out of heaven. Okay? Alright? Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? Alright? Alright? At Jesus Christ, love and heaven. That is the forces of love. Jesus Christ, love and heaven. That is the forces of love. Okay? When you think of Jesus Christ, think of a pure love and freedom for your soul. Because that's what Jesus is. Because his soul's in heaven. Heaven is a pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? So when you think of heaven, or think of Jesus Christ, think of a pure love and freedom for your soul. When I bow and break on Sunday, I bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Okay? I believe in heaven again. That's how come I delivered my soul to heaven, because I believed in heaven again. I actually followed Jesus Christ to heaven against evil, is what I did. Okay? Alright? At Jesus Christ, love, and heaven, we love you, we pray for you, we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Jesus always loves you. Okay? And he always has your back. Okay? Alright? Now, let's talk about what fear does. Okay? Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. That's what fear goes against. Fear goes against you believing. Okay? Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? Now, what fear does, okay, because Satan is the spirit of fear, this is how Satan has control over you, is through fear. Okay? He dictates us with fear. Okay? That's how he dictates the dictatorship of evil, through fear. Okay? The dictatorship of evil is dictated from fear. Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? Alright? Now, if you have this corruption in you, because you live in fear, you are being dictated. You are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. If your love is weak. If your love is weak in fear, then you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? If you remove your fear, you're going to free yourself. You will free yourself from the dictatorship of evil. You will free yourself from Satan if you remove your fear. Okay? And then you will defend heaven. Okay? Alright? Heaven goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. Okay? So when you want to remove your fear, you want to believe in yourself, right? And you want to never ever give up to win against evil. Never ever give up to win against evil. And strive for a pure love and freedom. Because that's what heaven is. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Because what is keeping your soul out of heaven is prejudice and hate. That's what's keeping your soul out of heaven. Okay? Alright? Did you know when you remove all your fear, you become a non-sinner and your soul enters heaven? Yeah. Yeah. Okay? Alright? I told you what heaven was, right? Well, what did I say? We got the dictatorship of evil. The dictatorship of evil, I believe to be that's what I'm being attacked by. The dictatorship of evil. Okay? So I believe hell is the dictatorship of evil. And heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. And hell is the dictatorship of evil. Okay? Alright? So, because I'm being attacked by that. I'm being attacked by the dictatorship of evil. Every time I get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards, I am being attacked by the dictatorship of evil. Okay? So, just so you know. Alright? We get attacked by evil a couple different ways. Okay? Alright? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. That's a big hint right there. That's very important, that you only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Do not bow and break to anything else. Okay? I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. I do not bow and break to hate and corruption. Hate and corruption is evil. Where you have hate and corruption, you have pain and suffering. Okay? Alright? So let me explain that to you. What else? We get attacked by evil a couple different ways. Let's say you're a group of people or a country, right? And you get attacked by evil. You get attacked by terrorism. Okay? Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Okay? That's what evil does. Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. That's why it's there. Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Well, that's what terrorism does. Terrorism attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Evil's there to keep you in fear. That's the reason it's there. Okay? What else? Let's say you're an individual and you get attacked by evil. You get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. You get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? This is known as breaking. When it breaks a person, this is known as breaking. This keeps their love weak in fear. Evil breaks them, keeps their love weak in fear. Okay? This is why I was constantly attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. I was constantly attacked by that. I was constantly attacked by its prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. Constantly. For delivering my soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? Because I'm in a war for heaven. Okay? Alright? So. Now what happens with that is the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? Alright? What happens is when the person's prejudged and hated, they go into mental illness. They will go into mental illness. I went into mental illness. I was mentally ill for like 3 years. Okay? I went into mental illness. You want to know what I had? I had anxiety, panic attacks. I went into a deep depression, stressed, and I'm paranoia. 5 things I had to deal with when I went into mental illness. Okay? Because I was attacked by evil. Okay? Alright? What evil does, evil tries to break you. Okay? Evil wants you to give up. Evil wants you to give up. Okay? That's why it's there. Evil is there to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. What happens is when a person gets attacked by evil, they give up. And when they give up, they commit suicide. When a person gives up, they commit suicide. If you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide, you win. Okay? You starting to understand? Evil's there to break love, keep it weak in fear. But sometimes when it breaks a person, it causes suicide on them. It causes mental illness and suicide. This is known as breaking. Okay? Repeat after me. Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is evil. Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is evil. Okay? And this attacks us. This causes mental illness and suicide. We never give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? Alright? So, alright, what else was I going to talk about? Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? Alright? Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. When you defend heaven, you're defending love and freedom with its forces of love. When you defend heaven. Okay? When you deliver your soul to heaven, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? Alright? That's what reacts against fear. Okay? And hurts their prejudice. Okay? When you deliver your soul to heaven, that means you're conquering evil. Okay? Alright? So, and I'm going to explain how to do that in a few minutes. Okay? Things that are created from fear. Okay? Things that are created from fear. Okay? Did you know if we remove all the fear, if we remove all the fear off this planet, we can wipe the evil out. We can actually wipe the evil out. Because what happens is, when you remove all your fear, your soul enters heaven. You become a non-sinner and your soul enters heaven. Well, that fights evil. Your love fights evil. When you remove the fear out of your love fights evil. Okay? Alright? It fights prejudice. Your love fights prejudice. That's the corruption. That's evil. Okay? Alright? So I just figured I'd mention that. We can wipe the evil off this planet if everybody was to deliver their soul to heaven correctly. If everyone was to deliver their soul to heaven correctly, we can wipe the evil off this planet. Okay? Just wanted to throw that in there. It's a little food for thought there. You know? Figured I'd mention that to you. Okay? What else? When we get it, let's talk about things that are caused from fear. Okay? Alright? This is what's caused from fear. Hate's created from fear. Prejudice is created from fear. Okay? The prejudgment's created from the prejudice. Okay? And that creates evil. Okay? So evil's created from fear. Okay? Alright? Right? When you have prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, what's created from the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate? Terrorism. Terrorism's created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? Which is created from fear. Okay? Alright? What else is created from fear? Hate and corruption. Where you have hate and corruption, you have pain and suffering. Okay? Hate and corruption's created from fear. Okay? Because it's created from prejudice and hate. Everything's created from prejudice and hate. Prejudice and hate is the corruption. Everything's created from that corruption. Okay? Which is created from fear. Okay? Alright? What did I say? I mentioned earlier mental illness and suicide. Suicide's created from is created from evil. When you have prejudice and hate creates mental illness, and then that creates suicide. Never ever give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. If you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide, you win. Okay? We never ever give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? I was attacked by evil and my entire life was destroyed. I was attacked by evil and my entire life was destroyed. Okay? So, just so you know, it wasn't easy for me. Being in the war for heaven is not easy. Okay? So, I just never give up. Never give up to win. Okay? When you're in the war for heaven, we never give up to win against evil. Okay? So, alright. All the chaos you see throughout the world, that's created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, which is created from fear. Okay? Alright? All the bad stuff you see going on around the world. Okay? That's created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, which is created from fear. Okay? Alright? Satan is the spirit of fear. You know, fear is not allowed in heaven. Fear is not allowed in heaven. I figure I'll let you know that now. Fear is not allowed in heaven. Because Satan's not allowed in heaven, fear is not allowed in heaven. Okay? So, let me mention that now. Okay? What else? All the bad stuff you see going on around the world. It's created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, which is created from fear. Okay? Alright? You being a sinner. You being a sinner is created from your own fear. Okay? What did I say? If you live in fear, you're going to prejudge and hate others. If you live in fear. If you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. If you live in fear. Okay? If you remove your fear, you will defend heaven with the forces of love. Okay? Because what happens is when you remove your fear, that will increase the forces of your love. That increases the forces of your love when you remove your fear. Okay? Alright? So, what else can we talk about? I don't want to miss anything. Yeah. Okay? You being a sinner is created from your own fear. When you remove all your fear, you automatically behave. Serious. You automatically behave when you remove all your fear. When you remove all your fear, you start to see the truth from heaven. You'll start to learn the truth from heaven. To me, heaven is the truth. To me, heaven is the truth. Because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? So I see the truth from heaven. Okay? I'm in the war for heaven, so I'm gathering all the intelligence because I'm in the war for heaven and I'm delivering it to you. Okay? So, I was attacked by a lot of evil. I know. Okay? Alright, now let's talk about delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? Let's talk about how to follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? We never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? We never ever give up to win against evil. Jesus Christ never ever gives up to win. Jesus Christ never ever gives up to win. Okay? Alright? Just so you know. And that's what kept him unbreakable. Okay? And you believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. You believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. And you never give up to win against evil. Okay? And what that's going to do, that's going to start removing your fear. Okay? This starts to remove the fear, and we're going to keep the fear out. We're going to start removing the fear, and we're going to keep the fear out. Okay? Alright? That's what we're doing. Okay? As we remove this fear and keep the fear out, We're going to start removing the corruption out of your love. This starts to remove the corruption known as prejuditism. We're going to start removing the prejuditism and the hate out of your love. Okay? Because you're removing the fear. Okay? Because you're removing the fear, you'll be removing the prejuditism and the hate. Okay? All right? All right? And you do this through believing in yourself and never giving up to win against evil. Okay? All right? Don't fear God. Okay? I want you to make God your best friend. Okay? You make God your best friend. You make Jesus Christ your best friend. Okay? At Jesus Christ Love in Heaven, we love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ always has your back when you get attacked by evil. Okay? Which is why we never ever want you to give up. Because Jesus Christ never ever gives up. So we don't ever want you to give up. To win, okay? Alright? We don't ever want you to give up to win. Okay? Because Jesus Christ never ever gives up to win. Okay? Jesus always has your back. Okay? Alright? And you can talk to Jesus anytime you want. Make Jesus Christ your best friend. You can talk to Jesus like you're talking to a friend. You're closer to heaven than you think. Okay? Alright? You don't have to fear judgment. Because there is no judgment. Because you're putting your soul back in heaven where it belongs. Your soul belongs in heaven while you're alive. Okay? So, because you're putting your soul back in heaven where it belongs while you're alive, there is no judgment. There is no judgment in the forces of love. Because you're joining the forces of love when you deliver your soul to heaven like this. You are joining the forces of love. Because you're putting your soul back in heaven where it belongs. Okay? Alright? You don't have to fear death. You want to know why you don't have to fear death? You want to know why you don't have to fear death? Because you know you're going to win when you die. If you know your soul's already in heaven, and you know you're going to win when you die, you're not going to fear death. Okay? I don't fear God, I don't fear judgment, and I don't fear death. Because I know I'm going to win when I die. Okay? Alright? So, okay? We never ever give up. You in heaven never lose. Say that to yourself. Me in heaven never lose. Because you're defending heaven. Me in heaven never lose. Okay? Alright? We never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Alright? A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? Now what happens is when you do this, this is going to increase the forces of your love. This will increase the forces of your love. Okay? Alright? And I want you to do what they say can't be done. Now, what I mean by do what they say can't be done, you got the laws of prejuditism. Okay? The laws of prejuditism is things like, I can't, you can't, I cannot, you cannot, that's impossible. Okay? Those are the laws of prejuditism. Yes, you can. Okay? Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Those things are there to make you give up. The laws of prejuditism are there to make you give up. I call them discouragements. They're discouragements. They're there to make you give up. That's what evil does. See, evil makes you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's why it's there. That's the reason prejuditism is there. Prejuditism is there to make you give up. That's why I call this the laws of prejuditism. Okay? I want you to break prejuditism. I want you to break evil. I don't want evil to break you. I want you to break evil. Okay? Alright? So I want you to bust the laws of prejuditism. Okay? Never give up. Bust the laws of prejuditism. Don't let prejuditism make you give up. Okay? Because that's the reason it's there. All right? The reason prejudicism is there is to make you give up. Prejudicism is found in fear. So your own fear causes you to give up. So when you remove your fear, you won't give up against evil. You won't give up. You will win. Okay? You will never give up to win. Okay? And you won't allow fear or prejudice to cause you to give up. Okay? Those things are there to make you give up. That's what the devil wants you to do. The devil wants you to give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. And he attacks us with evil when we go to deliver our souls to heaven. We get attacked by prejudice and hate when we go to deliver our souls to heaven. Because now you're entering the war for heaven. Okay? So, all right? So we never ever give up to win. All right? Against evil. Okay? And what that's going to do is that's going to remove more and more of your fear. You're going to start overcoming. You'll start to overcome things. Okay? I overcame drinking a long time ago. Okay? The most important thing is bowing and breaking. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. I only bow and I do not bow and break to hate and corruption. I do not bow and break to hate and corruption. Okay? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Okay? That's it. That's the only thing I bow and break to. Okay? Alright? So, alright? I overcame things. I overcame drinking a long time ago. Okay? You start to overcome your bad habits. Okay? The biggest thing I want you to overcome, is suicide. I want you to overcome suicide. I want you to never ever give up to win against evil so you can overcome suicide. What happens is, as you remove more and more and more of your fear, you're not going to give up. Okay? And then when you get attacked by evil, you'll be able to handle it. You'll be able to handle it because your love will be powerful. Your love will be powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. So this way, when you get attacked by evil, you can handle it. And then you can overcome suicide. Okay? I want you to overcome suicide. Alright? That's the most important thing you got to overcome, is suicide. Because you're entering the war for heaven. So I want you to overcome suicide. Okay? I overcame smoking. I used to smoke cigarettes. I was attacked by evil. Then I quit smoking. After I was attacked by evil, I quit smoking. I used a patch. Wasn't easy, but I did quit smoking. Okay? My soul entered heaven. Then I was attacked by evil. That's what happened with me. But you may get attacked by evil before your soul enters heaven. I'm not sure. But I know that I was attacked by evil after I entered heaven. After my soul entered heaven, I was attacked by evil. Okay? So that's why I want you to never ever give up to win against evil. That's going to prevent suicide. I want you to overcome suicide. So if you get attacked by evil, you can handle it. Okay? Alright? I overcame later on when I started fighting evil, when I realized that my love was hurting prejudice and I was fighting evil. When I realized I was fighting evil, that's when I overcame mental illness. Okay? I overcame suicide when I was attacked by evil. Okay? Then I overcame mental illness later on. I overcame mental illness when I realized that evil was causing my mental illness. Okay? Alright? So, I am prejudged and hated. I am in the war for heaven. Okay? So, and I couldn't get a job. What else? Uh, the world doesn't, the world hates me. The world hates me just like they hated Jesus Christ. The world hates me because my love reacts against their fear. Because my love reacts against their fear, this hurts their prejudice, and everybody hates me. That's what's happening. Okay? So, I mean, this is what happened to me. I can only tell you what happened to me. Okay? All right? Now what happens is you're going to overcome suicide, and then what happens is as your love increases, because your love's going to increase, because you're never going to give up to win against evil. Never give up to win against evil. That's going to increase the forces of your love. This will increase the forces of your love, making your love powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. That's what you're going to do. Then your love starts to fight evil. Then your love is conquering evil. Okay? What's going to happen, eventually you become a non-sinner and your soul enters heaven because you removed all your fear. Okay? And then that means you win. Okay? You conquered evil. You win. Your love is conquering evil while you're alive because your soul is in heaven while you're alive. Okay? All right? You're probably, depending on the environment that you're in, is going to determine whether you get attacked by evil or not. Okay? Okay? Now, when I was attacked by evil, I went into mental illness. But I never gave up to win because I didn't live in fear. Because I didn't live in fear, I never gave up. Okay? Because I knew that if I gave up, I was going to lose. I knew that if I gave up, I was going to hell. I knew that. That I knew. That's why I never, ever gave up. And I didn't commit suicide. Okay? Because I knew I delivered my soul to heaven. And I knew if I was to commit suicide, I was going to hell. I knew that. That I knew. And that's why I never gave up to win. Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. That kept me unbreakable. Evil tried to break me and couldn't. I am unbreakable. Okay? All right? Now, when your soul enters heaven, you win. Okay? You become a non-sinner and you win. What makes you sin is your own fear. See, when you start removing more and more of your fear, you're going to remove the corruption out of your love. You will remove this corruption out of your love. As you increase the forces of your love, you're going to remove this corruption out of your love through believing in yourself and never giving up to win against evil. And know that you can deliver your soul to heaven, because what is keeping your soul out of heaven is prejudice and hate. That's what keeps your soul out of heaven. And because you know that, and you know how to fight it, you're going to learn how to deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? That's what I'm trying to show you how to do in my videos. Okay? All right? Now, when you deliver your soul to heaven, this is what you did. You defended your love. You defended heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? I was attacked by evil. Okay? Now, when I was attacked by evil, I went into mental illness. Okay? I couldn't go back to work because I was prejudged and hated. I was prejudged and hated so bad that I couldn't go back to work. Nobody would hire me and give me a job because I was prejudged and hated. Okay? So I had to find something else to do. So what I started doing was karaoke. Okay? And as I started doing the karaoke, I started feeling better because I started singing. I took on singing as a talent. And as I took the singing on as a talent, I started feeling better and better. I went into a really deep depression to where it hurt. Okay? When I was attacked by evil. I went into a really deep depression to where it hurt when I was attacked by evil. Okay? I had anxiety, panic attacks, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Okay? When I was attacked by evil. Okay? When you win, heaven wins. When you win, heaven wins. Okay? All right? I took on a whole nother talent. I had to. Or I'd still be there right now. I took on a whole nother talent. Repaired my soul. I started singing. And as I started rehearsing my songs, I started seeing the truth again from heaven. I started seeing the truth again from heaven. Heaven is the truth. To me, heaven is the truth. Because I fight evil. Okay? And that's what these videos are all about. To show you how to fight evil. Okay? So you win. So you can conquer evil and you win. Because when you win, heaven wins. Okay? Alright? And that's how I came out of my depression. I started singing. And I took singing on as a talent. Okay? I went into a deep depression for like 3 years. I was living a life of no hope. Okay? But I never gave up to win. And that prevented me from committing suicide. Okay? So, my entire life was destroyed. Okay? So, I was fired and blacklisted. I couldn't go back to work. I went into mental illness. And what prevented me from committing suicide is I never gave up to win. Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. That prevented me from committing suicide. I never gave up to win. That prevented me from committing suicide. Okay? So, all right. Let's talk about. Well, what did I say? When your soul enters heaven, you win. Okay? We never give up to win against evil. That's going to keep your soul in heaven while you're alive. You in heaven never lose. Okay? You in heaven never lose. And when you deliver your soul to heaven like this, right, you're going to sense fear, hate, and love. You will sense fear, hate, and love. Okay? All right? So, what else? Yeah. So let me explain. Let's talk about the causes and effect between the forces of love and prejuditism and hate. Okay? Let's talk about the causes and effect, okay? Let me explain what evil is first. We have all prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. Okay? Alright? They live in fear. Okay? They live in fear. That is Satan's army. Okay? Alright? They're the demons, trolls, and cowards. These are Satan's army. They live in fear. This is what they attack. They attack the truth from heaven. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. Okay? Alright? Now let's say you're delivering your soul to heaven. This is what you're doing. Okay? You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? Alright? Now what did I say? Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Okay? Well, you'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? And what's going to happen is the forces of your love is going to react against fear. When the forces of your love react against fear, it's going to hurt their prejuditism. It actually fights their prejudice, is what it does. Okay? And it's going to hurt their prejudice, and this is going to drive them mad. This drives them mad. Then they hate you. Then they hate you. Okay? Sometimes they'll run away. Sometimes they'll attack you. It depends. Okay? Sometimes they fight. Sometimes they flight. Okay? That's what happened with me. Okay? So what's going to happen is the forces of your love is going to react against their fear. It's going to hurt their prejudice, right? And it's going to drive them mad. Okay? This is what they attack. They attack heaven, right? They attack the truth from heaven. They hate heaven, and they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. I think I mentioned that earlier. They live in fear, okay? And your love reacts against their fear. They're going to attack you with prejudice and hate. When they attack you with prejudice and hate, this is what they're going to attack you with. Hate, bowl breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing you do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? When you get attacked by that, don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Okay? That's going to keep you unbreakable. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win the spiritual battle. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win the spiritual battle. You don't have to say nothing at all. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to say nothing. Okay? Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Okay? That's going to keep you unbreakable. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win. You win the spiritual battle. And when you win, heaven wins. When you win, heaven wins. Okay? Alright? You may not win down here on the planet, but you will win the spiritual battle. Okay? Alright? Because you never give up to win against evil. That means you will win the spiritual battle. A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. They kick, okay? They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? Okay? Let me explain the truth with Jesus Christ. This is the truth what happened to Jesus Christ. Okay? This is the truth I learned from heaven about Jesus Christ. Okay? Jesus Christ, while he was alive, his soul was already in heaven. His soul was already in heaven. Okay? Alright? Now what happened was the forces of his love reacted against fear. And when the forces of his love reacted against fear, it hurt their prejudice. Okay? It hurt their prejudice. And when it hurt their prejudice, he drove them mad. Who did he drive mad? The prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. He drove them mad. Okay? This caused them to prejudge and hate Jesus Christ. That caused them to prejudge and hate Jesus Christ. Okay? Alright? They could not break Jesus Christ. They could not break Jesus Christ. Even when they tried to torture him, they could not break him. He was unbreakable. Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. He could not be broken. Even when he was on the cross, he could not be broken. Even when they tried to torture him, he could not be broken. He could not be broken. Why? Because he never gives up to win. He never gives up to win against evil. He never gives up to win against evil. That kept his soul in heaven. That kept his soul in heaven after he died, because he stayed unbreakable. So as he stayed unbreakable, his soul stayed in heaven after he died. Okay? Because his love is conquering evil. His love is conquering evil. Because he's powerful, unbreakable, his love is conquering evil. Okay? It fights prejudice. When your love fights prejudice, you're conquering evil. Okay? Alright? So, Okay? Then what happened with Jesus, his soul stayed in heaven after he died. Okay? Now what did I say? When your soul enters heaven, your body enters hell. So that means he was already went to hell before they put him on the cross. Okay? His soul was already in heaven. Okay? They could not break Jesus. My body is in hell. My soul is in heaven and my body is in hell. Okay? That's why everybody hated Jesus Christ. Okay? Alright? That's why everybody hated Jesus Christ. It's because his love reacted against fear. And when his love reacted against fear, it hurt their prejuditism. Then they hated Jesus. Okay? His soul was in heaven and his body was in hell. Okay? Just like mine. Okay? So, alright? So, that's what happened with Jesus. His soul stayed in heaven after he died. Okay? So, alright, what else? Now let's say you're delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? Let's say you're delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? You're defending your love. You're defending heaven. What? You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. While the forces of that love reacts against fear, hurting their prejuditism. Okay? Whose prejuditism does it hurt? It hurts the prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate. Demons, trolls, and cowards. It hurts their prejuditism. And then they hate you. Okay? Alright? Alright? This is what you're going to get attacked by. You're getting attacked by hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejuditism attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing you do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? That's what you're going to get attacked by. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. You don't have to say nothing at all if you don't want to. Okay? Alright? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? Alright? I don't forgive them. You want to know why I don't forgive them? Because this is a war. This is not a religion. This is a war. You're in the war for heaven. Okay? Let's say you were fighting in a war and you forgave the enemy. You would never win the war. Okay? Alright? You would never win the war. Okay? Alright? So, what else? Yeah. Alright? Now let's say somebody hates you. Okay? Alright? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? That's going to keep you unbreakable. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win. And when you win, heaven wins. Okay? You're defending heaven. When you get attacked by evil, you are defending heaven. When you get attacked by evil, you are defending heaven. Okay? Alright? So, when you get attacked by evil, you are defending heaven. Okay? Now what happens is, let's say somebody hates you. They're breaking your balls, breaking your chops. You know they're not going to leave you alone. You want to know why they're not going to leave you alone? Because the forces of your unbreakable love is going to drive them crazy. The forces of your unbreakable love is driving them mad. So they're not going to leave you alone. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? Alright? Now, let's say you do say something. Okay? Because they're not leaving you alone. You tell them, hey, go pound sand. Go kick rocks. Okay? You want to slay that demon? You want to slay the demon? Say, hey, go take your prejuditism and hate. And you can shove it up your, you can tell them where to stick it. Sure. That's how we slay demons around here. You really want to slay that demon? Call him a demon. Just call him a demon. Tell him, hey, you're a demon. Call him a demon when they attack you. Because it's the truth. That's going to drive them mad. You want to know why it's going to drive them mad? Because it's the truth. And the truth drives them mad. The truth hurts their prejudice. Did you know that? The truth hurts their prejudice. That's why that drives them mad. So, you call them a demon. That drives them mad. And then eventually they leave you alone. Okay? You can call him a demon. You want to slay that demon? Call him a demon. That's the best. That's what I do. I call him a demon. Anytime somebody attacks me, I call them a demon. From now on, that's what I do. Because it's the truth. And the truth drives them mad. The truth drives the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. This drives them mad. The truth. The truth drives them mad. That's why they attack us. Okay? The truth hurts them. The truth in real time. I see the truth in real time. The truth hurts them. This is why my love hurts their prejudice. Because I see the truth in real time. This is why I hurt their prejudice. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to hurt their prejudice. And that's going to drive them mad. And then they're going to hate you and attack you. Because you're entered the war for heaven. Okay? Alright? A good warrior never ever gives up. Okay? To win. A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? So, at Jesus Christ's love in heaven, we love you, we pray for you, we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. We always have your back. Jesus Christ always has your back when you get attacked by evil. Okay? Alright? Until next week, I love you. Bye.